What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim, back with another video, and today we're taking a look at the Resident Evil 2 Collector's Edition. This was just announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, and I thought we'd take a look at it here because I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil, and this is definitely something I'm interested in. Two things I noticed right off the bat. Number one is that the Collector Edition is $200 US, and number two, that it is only available at GameStop. So, if you're like me and you still have a couple months left of your Best Buy Gamers Club unlocked, you unfortunately cannot use it here, nor can you get it at Amazon or any of your other favorite retailers. It is a GameStop exclusive, so you're going to have to pay full price if this is something you're interested in. Let's take a look at what it comes with. You're going to get the Raccoon Police Department renovation blueprints, which looks to be some sort of poster. You're going to get the game with the Deluxe edition. That is not the final box art. We do have the box art. I'll show you that in a second. You're going to get the Deluxe DLC, which includes a slew of things, including the original version soundtrack swap, Leon's Arklay Sheriff costume, Leon's Noir costume, a Samurai Edge Deluxe weapon, Claire's costume Military, Claire's costume Noir, and Claire's costume Elza Walker. You're also going to get all the pre-order bonus stuff, including a Samurai Edge Chris model and a Samurai Edge Jill model. So you're going to be getting every possible permutation and combination of DLC you could ever want to get your hands on. You're also going to get the digital soundtrack, which is something, as you guys know, I'm always fond of in these things. I love listening to creepy horror music on my drive to work, although I probably should be listening to it at work, but I'll save that for another discussion. You're also going to get a collector's art book and a Raccoon Police Department item box packaging, which hopefully is something that is actually not just a stencil on a box, but actually some sort of real box, although I'm not entirely sure, but it is synonymous with the storage chest that you see in all the Resident Evil games, and it has the Raccoon Police Department logo on it. Of course, I saved the best for last, and that, of course, is the 12-inch Leon S. Kennedy Raccoon Police Department version figure, where he's standing there with his iconic pistol and flashlight ready for action. I love this statue, I love the pose, but as you guys know, the one thing that I hate, the fact that they put Leon S. Kennedy at the front. I think we know who that guy is. He's definitely iconic enough to stand out on his own, particularly when he's in his police gear. Now, if he was in a different type of gear, maybe you could argue he's not so recognizable, but the guy's been around in a few Resident Evils. I think we recognize him. And looking closely there at the base, you can tell there is actually, it looks like the seal of the Raccoon Police Department. So it looks like maybe the top part of the badge is down on the base, kind of stenciled in. I think that's a great touch. I wanted to go back. Wario actually tweeted this. Whoa, that is not what he tweeted. Oh boy, now we are all over the place. There you go. There is the box art. That's what I wanted to show you guys. That is the official box art. So the picture I showed you a second ago, replace that with this, and that's the box art you're going to get. Now, there's a couple of things that I am not particularly fond of here. Number one, I wish there was a steelbook included. I feel like in a premium price, and up to $200, you're definitely asking for it, that premium price. That is the upper tier of collector editions. You could get a console for this price, okay? Steelbook really should have been included, in my opinion. The renovation blueprints, okay, I guess I'm okay with that. Doesn't really say the size here, and I'm nervous that they're going to fold everything up and try to shove it in that box, and I don't know how big that box is either. It obviously has to be at least 12 inches in some dimension to fit that Leon Kennedy figure in there, and I would hope that that box is reusable. What would be really cool is if it was almost a 12 by 12 box, and then you could put all of your fun stuff in there, maybe put in your IKEA cube. If you're a collector like me, that's what most collectors put their stuff in. But even if not, I hope that box isn't just a cardboard flimsy box, or, you know, I hope it's got some oomph to it. So it's listed here on the PlayStation blog. It's going to be coming to us in January, just announced at Comic-Con, as I mentioned, and they're starting to finally show off some of the artwork from the game a little bit more. Here's everything that I went through, a little bit more detail. I don't really think I missed any of the highlights. I'm just scanning through this. Oh, I'm actually really glad I didn't even dawn on this until I read this. It's a digital soundtrack. So you're going to get the code, which means you're going to have to listen to it in your console, which is not cool. Now, there are ways around ripping this off your console onto a CD to listen into your vehicle, where most of us would probably be listening to it. I can't imagine you would be listening to the Resident Evil soundtrack while you are playing Forza Horizon 4, for example, but I guess you could if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. So I would say that those are the two drawbacks. You know, you're getting a digital soundtrack, the steelbook, and the box. We'll say 3. But for $200, this is a premium price. This is something you have to really consider. A 12-inch statue is not bad, though. A lot of statues are typically anywhere from 8 to 9 inches, so getting that little extra height definitely is going to flesh out the character a little bit more, and hopefully it's got a really nice level of detail to it. It is a nice pose. It looks like something that a collector would want. As you know me, this is something that I will definitely be buying. Big fan of the Resident Evil series. Looking forward to dive into Resident Evil 2, because believe it or not, I actually never played it. I played the first one, the third one. Actually, I skipped 2. I have no idea why I ever skipped 2, but I'm going to play it now. So there you guys have it. It's a GameStop exclusive. You can pre-order it right now as of July 20th, 2018, 5:01 p.m. So get into it. I can guarantee you, as I say this in every other collector edition video I do, pre-order this if you want it. Don't think about it. Buy it now. You could always cancel your order later. This will sell out. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.